My mother hasn't spoken to me in 6 days, and my wife thinks I destroyed our family over something I should have handled quietly. My brother texted me yesterday that I'm dead to him. I'm sitting here at 2 a.m. wondering if I made the right call, or if I just blew up everyone's life for nothing. 3 weeks ago, my dad asked me to help him figure out his online banking because he kept getting overdraft notices. He's 73 and still pretty sharp, but technology confuses him. I went over on a Saturday morning expecting to find some subscription he forgot about, or maybe fraud. What I found instead was that my brother Derek had been transferring money out of Dad's account for the past 8 months. We're talking about $47,000 total. I just stared at the screen. Derek is my older brother by 4 years, and we've always been close. He's the one who taught me to drive, who let me crash at his place when I was between jobs in my 20s. Seeing his name on those transfers felt like getting punched in the stomach. Dad was standing right there asking me what was wrong. I showed him. He got really quiet and then said we should talk to Derek before doing anything. He actually said those words. Before doing anything. Like there was a universe where this was okay. I called Derek immediately. He picked up on the second ring all cheerful, and I just said I was looking at Dad's bank account with him right now. The silence on the other end lasted forever. Then he said he could explain and asked me not to do anything stupid. We met at a diner that afternoon. Derek looked like he hadn't slept in weeks. He told me his daughter Emma, who's 12, needs this treatment for her scoliosis that insurance won't fully cover. He said it costs $6,000 every few months, and his wife's hours got cut at work and they were drowning. He said Dad knew about some of it and told him it was fine. He was crying by the end, and I wanted to believe him so badly. But here's the thing. I asked Dad about it on the drive home, and he admitted Derek had asked to borrow $5,000 once, maybe twice. Not $47,000. Not regular transfers for 8 months. Dad kept saying Derek must have needed it and we shouldn't make trouble. My dad has this thing where he can't stand conflict with his kids. He'll let us walk all over him before he'll confront us. I told Derek he needed to come clean to Dad and set up a payment plan, or I was going to the police. He said I was being insane, and that it's family money and Dad would never press charges anyway. He said I was trying to destroy him when his kid is suffering. That's when I knew he wasn't planning to fix any of this. I filed a police report 4 days later. I didn't tell anyone I was doing it because I knew they'd all try to stop me. Derek was arrested at his house the next morning in front of his family. Emma saw the whole thing. My mom called me screaming, actually screaming. She said I put my own brother in jail when we could have worked it out as a family. She said Emma is traumatized, and Derek might lose his job, and how am I supposed to live with myself? My wife pulled the phone away from me and hung up. Dad won't say if he's mad at me or not. He just keeps saying it'll all work itself out. My wife says I was technically right, but that I handled it in the cruelest way possible. She says I should have given Derek a real chance to make it right before involving the police. That I did this because I was angry, not because it was the only option. Derek's wife sent me a long message about how Emma won't stop crying and asking why her uncle hates her daddy, how they might lose the house, how I took the nuclear option when Derek was desperate and trying to help his sick kid. But he stole from our elderly father. For months, he lied about it. He had no intention of paying it back. If I hadn't found it, he would have kept going until Dad had nothing left. That's elder abuse. That's not borrowing. I keep telling myself that. The family is completely fractured now. Thanksgiving is going to be a nightmare if we even have one. My wife barely looks at me. But I also can't shake the feeling that everyone wanted me to just let it go so they wouldn't have to deal with the mess. That they're more upset about the consequences than the actual crime. Was I the asshole?